guys, how are you all doing? Welcome back to my channel. So in this video I am going to teach you all how to make a maxi skirt, or you can call it a circled skirt, or you can call it a flare skirt with a side pocket. Okay, so keep watching. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please do well to subscribe, like, share and comment on my videos. And if you want to get more of these videos, please make sure to click the bell button on my channel so you get notified once I post new videos. Let's go. So making this skirt, we first need to take our body measurement, and the body measurement we will be needing is just the waist circumference and the length of the skirt. So for my client, her waist circumference is 29 inches and her skirt length is 45 inches. So I am calculating my radius like this. My waist circumference divided by pi. Pi is calculated as 3.14. That is my pi circumference. My pi. So pi is calculated as 3.4. So I'm going to write this. Let me just join this what I'm writing here so that you understand. So my waist circumference is 29 and my pi is 3.14. So I am going to divide 29 divided by 3.14 and it's going to give me 9.2. So we are going to use 9.2 as our while cutting the circle skirt. That's what we'll be needing. So let's go. Do it as I just did. You can use your own measurement. If your waist circumference is 40, divide 40 by 3.14, which is the pi. So if your waist circumference is 50, divide 50 by 3.14. Then you add, when you are adding it on your dress, you add 9.2 plus 45. That's the length of your skirt. If your length is 50, 9.2 plus 50. That's what I'm about to do now. So here is my material. So I'm going to add 9.2. I'm going to do it 9.5. 9.5 plus 45 inches. So I have about 54 or 55 or there about there, and I notched it. So on the other side of the fabric, I did the same thing, 45 plus 9.2, and I notched it. So I'm going to fold it like this now. Just watch what I'm about to do now. So I'm going to cut out the remaining material. So I'm going to cut out the remaining material like this. So after marking the 9.2 plus 45 inches, I folded it by 2 so that we'll make both the front and the back piece. So here we have 4 folds. And we have 2 folds. So this is how I'm going to place it in a triangular form like this. I'm going to place it in a triangular form like this. That is how to make a flay skirt of anything flay. You fold your fabric in a triangular form. So after I'm done, so I'm going to start. I will start by removing that 9.2 inches right now. I'll start because that's my waist circumference. So I'm going to remove it to get my waist circumference. That 9.2 inches is what we use to get our waist circumference. So I'm going to remove it. So I use 9.5 here. Remember we added 3 inches, not 3 inches. 9.5. That's what I marked there. 9.5. Remember what we had when we were calculating is 9.2 inches, but here I'm using 9.5. So after cutting, we are going to cut it out, and when you cut this 9.5, you already have your waist circumference. Okay, so I'm going to, from the 9.5, I'm going to remove 2 inches for the bind, and I'm going to mark 45 as our full length. That 45 inches that we added, I'm going to mark it now as our full length by removing 2 inches as the waistband. where we are going to attach our waistband, we are going to remove it on top of the marking. Then we are going to mark 45 as our full length. If you like, you add ½ inch for seam allowance, because you are still going to fold down there. You're still going to have a fold. So I think I added like 1 inch there, making it 46. Then you're going to start marking it like this, and you take it around to the other side of the skirt. I hope you guys understand. I don't know if I'm very good with explanations, but God help me. If you don't understand anything, please ask me questions under the comment section, okay? So I'm going to take it round, remember I removed 2 inches on that place. I marked 9.2 inches. As you can see, that is where we are going to add our band. So I'm marking 46 here, and 1 inch is for our seam allowance. So I am going to cut it out right now. Flay is very, very easy to make. This is a 720 degree flay. So what I just marked now, cut now, is a 720 degree flay. That is what I just cut now. So I will write it on the description so that you guys will see it. It's a 720 degree flay. It's this kind of flay, you will need a lot of material to make it. You will need a lot of materials. So I'm just trying to trim it. So we have our flay skirt. It's very simple to make. So look what we have here. I tried it on my body for you guys to see what we have. So we are going to cut the binding now. That's the waistband, and we have 35. I have excess of it for the length, and for the wideness of the band, I want it to be very big because the top is a crop top. So I want the binding to cover up very well. So I will have like 4 inches bind. That's for the length of the band. Is the wideness is going to be 4 inches for the wideness, or 3.5. So I'm going to cut it out. That is what I'm doing, and the length of this binding is 35. Well, my waist is 29, so I added extra 6 to 7 inches. So this is the skirt, and I want to divide it by 2. So we have, because it's going to have a side pocket, so I'm going to divide it by 2 to be able to attach the pocket. So the 2 is going to be the front and the back piece. So I'm trying to cut out one side of the flay so we can differentiate between the front and the back piece. So after doing this, the next thing we are going to do right now is to prepare the band. So this is the band, and I added a gum stud to it to make it very strong and standing on the waist. So I'm pressing in ½ inch on one side of the binding to enable me close it very neatly. So I am going to press it down like this. So the open side is what I'm going to use to attach on the front side, and I will use the pressed side, the ½ inch pressed side. I will use it to close up the inside for neat finishing. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. So I removed a lot of excesses from the waistband, because the only thing we need is just a little space for the closing. So after that, I cut out my pocket, my side pocket. So we have 7 inches in length, the length of the side pocket. So I am curving it like this, because that's how I want my side pocket to be. So your side pocket is always 7 inches in length. That's the open. For the opening is 7. That place I'm cutting now is the opening. Is 7 inches. Then you curve however you want it to be curved. So I'm going to attach it on the skirt with my pin. So this is how I'm going to do that. On my skirt, on the waistline of my skirt, I am going to come down by 1 inch, and on the other side 1 inch. This is for the front line, and from that 1 inch I will place my side pocket, one side of my side pocket. I'll place it there, and I will do the same for the other side, and I will also do this for the back. The other 2 pieces for the back, I will do the same thing for the back. I will mark 1 inch from the waistline and then attach my pocket. That 1 inch we marked is for the attachment of the waistband, so that we have enough. So this is for the back. I did the same thing. I came down by 1 inch. I came down by 1 inch on this side as well, and I placed the side pockets like this, and I pin it down. That is what I did. And after that, we are going to show you how I attached my waistband. So for the waistband, I am going to attach it this way. So this is what we have. I'm going to use that place, the open place. I'm going to attach it like this on the waist and sew it like this. Then I'll use this covered place, that pressed place, I'll use it to close the finishing. So this is what I have after attaching it, and I'm going to press it inside because it's going to look like an already made, and I'm going to use this one to cover it up for neat finishing. You will not see where I attached the skirt to the binding. That is how it works. So that's what I'm about to do now, and I'm going to press it down. After pressing it down, I will run a stitch, closing it up and making it look very beautiful. Okay, so let's go. So guys, after attaching the pockets, I went ahead to stitch the waistband and then close it up with the front and back piece. Then hem the down part of the skirt, stitch the skirts together, and this is what I have. Very simple to make. So I would love if you try yours and send it to me. I will see how you made it. It's very simple. So this is how it looks like on the mannequin. Very beautiful. And if you are interested in the crop top tutorial on how to make the crop top, please kindly wait for my tutorial video, because the next video I'm going to upload is the crop top. Thank you for watching. See you next. Bye.